Executive overreach and open disregard for our Constitution, lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye, even when the Assembly Hall of our democracy go up in flames.
Amen.
Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens, while millions are being spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the unity party that is now in power. My fellow partisans, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. But seditions, let us not lose hope. Let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will
Liberia. Breaking sense on the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk.
Seku Sherry day.
Liberia, Liberia. It's a total. Breaking sense on the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk. Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Breaking sense on the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk.
Seku Sherry say.
Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Breaking sense on the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk. Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Breaking sense on the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to
Seku Sherry day.
Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Breaking sense on the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk. Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Breaking sense on the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to
Seku Sherry day.
Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Breaking sense on the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to information and education. Secretary coming to talk. Secretary coming to talk. Good information. Information is talking and education. Secretary coming to talk. From on the top of the land, from on the top of the
African soldier. African soldiers to fight for freedom. I want to stand African soldiers now. African soldiers to fight for freedom. Some are dead and some are living. Those that are dead are still fighting on. Those that are living are still fighting. Jack Zulu, African soldier. Listen, let's say African soldier. Nambia Chikiwe, African soldier. Woman, African soldier. Jomo Kenyatta, African soldier. Patrice Lumumba, African soldier. Marcus Garvey, African soldier. African soldier, show your power. Show your power, free your people now.
You don't have to have it all figured.
No.
You don't have to have it all figured
Save your people from political monsters.
in order to move forward. Clarity often follows action,
Save your people.
not only the way around.
Save Africa.
You always have to be kind
Protection, African soldier.
and trust the process. And the lesson here is that you don't have to know it all. You don't have to get it figured out. All you need to do is to be kind and always trust the process. Always work for what you want. Always do something on a daily basis that will get you to where you want to be. Always do something to be a part of those who will impart the future. And this is how we say good morning to all of you following this broadcast. Good morning to all of you across Liberia, those of you in Monrovia, those of you in Babalu County, in Bobolu. That is Bobolu City, right? In Lofa County, Bonchama. Those of you joining us in Buchanan City. Those of you joining us in Kakata City. And wherever part of the 15 political division that you're joining us from, we're saying a good morning to you, and also welcoming you for another discussion here on your radio, Voice of Liberia 104.1. We do broadcast to you from Capital Bypass in Monrovia, and this is the program Good Morning Liberia. This is where we converge to talk about the issues that matters to our dear country, Mama Liberia. I think my voice is clear a little now, so I'm still battling it, but yes, I think it's okay now. And those of you getting us crystal clear in the diaspora, I'm saying good morning to you. I'm passing through this morning, passing through all of the corners, and wishing all of you a blessed good morning. Today marks the 15th of April 2025, and this is where we tell Liberians that we will always talk, we will always argue, but at the end of the day, we should come to one conclusion. At the end of the day, we tell people that we do not promote violence. Yeah. What we promote is for you to talk the talk, and at the end of the day, come to one conclusion. We do not promote violence, and we do not encourage people going back to the butchers. We always tell people that peace is the way forward. Let us maintain the peace within our beloved country, Mama Liberia. This is where we cannot be deported from. This is our own. So let us behave like it is our own. Let us treat Liberia as our own, because we cannot be deported from here. So let me say good morning to all of you. And the music says it all. People needs to be saved. Liberians needs to be saved from political jargons. And not just Liberia alone. I mean, it's also other African countries. We in Africa, we need to be safe. Let me say good morning to all of you. My name is Samira One Lie. And of course, I'm Samira One Lie. And I'm here with you this morning up to 10 o'clock. Sekou will not be on the show, but tomorrow, hopefully, he will be here and we'll have another discussion as it relates to our country. So those of you watching us through the live video, you are encouraged to share the live video, share it in all of the groups, share it in all of the chats that you can share it in, and let us all disseminate information this morning. Let us all be able to share the live broadcast. Let me say welcome to all of you. This discussion promises to be a very, very, very much interesting one. Again, I'm Samira One Lie, and we're here up to 10 o'clock. Let me say morning to all of you. The cash giveaway remains. It is on this morning. The code remains the same. All you need to do is to dial *799*8#, and automatically you're playing on Voice of Liberia, and use your 100 Liberian dollars to win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars here. And guess what? You want to play more than one time, because we'll be giving out 4,000 Liberian dollars to many persons this morning. So all you need to do is to dial *799*8# and play with 100 Liberian dollars to win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars. Our first draw, we will take 5 persons. Okay, let me say welcome to all of you. Let me say welcome, and let me say welcome again. You know, I always say time flies, and just before you know it, we will be doing Happy New Year around here again, because this year is going gradually. Shortly we'll be in June. Once we are in July, then we call it a day. Then we just have a few more months to go, and to be able to get into 2026. But let us be able to acknowledge few individuals following this morning. As always, we always say that we will not do all of the acknowledgement, but we will do as much as we can, and then we'll be able to go into our conversations here this morning. There are too many interesting things to talk about. So all you need to do is continuously share the live video. All you need to do is to listen and be able to get the information this morning as it unfolds. This is Patu Sharif, and this person writes, "Good morning." And she says, "Thanks for the good work." Phoenicia's Junior Bar says he's watching from Nukru Town. Harris J. Saki is following this morning from Booster Quarter Community, and he's encouraging others to share the live video. Randerson SP Tertor is following from Banga City, Bon County. Permanent Sedition, Mercy Williams. She says, "Good morning, Voice of Liberia family." Ruben Say writes that he's following from Magibi County. And Emmanuel Dolo Senior says, "Good morning, Samira. I'm watching from Capital Bypass." To be honest, okay, let's see. To be honest, I've never seen people who are dedicated to something like this. My brother, this is what we are up for. This is what we leave our comfortable beds every morning for. Okay, I always tell people that one of the things that slow Liberians down, that make them to feel accomplished and whatever it is, the spirit of complacency. Yes, once people start to feel complacent, know that nothing good, nothing extra you'll be expecting again. But every morning we come up here, this is what I remain committed to until otherwise others. So this is what we are committed to, Emmanuel Tolo. J. Emmanuel Manan says, "Good morning, VOL. I'm watching you from Banga, Bon County." Jonah Colley is following this morning from Swakoko City, Bon County. Samuel K. Davis is watching, and he says, "Good morning to Voice of Liberia family. Thanks for the brilliant information you give our people and around the world." John David Nakula Yakpawola from Mangapong County, he writes, "Good morning to my favorite radio station in Liberia, watching from a gentleman agreement corner in Banga City, Bon County. JNB that really this he said incompetent. JNB that really incompetent leader. It is today you know that dedicating hand pump isn't good. Fund can finish from Little Miami. We are certainly getting there. And Mighty Debris is watching from Guinea. Ambassador Kid Dukle Jr. is following this morning. And Mohammed Mariama J. Sharif says, "Good morning, Samira Seku and the peace-loving people of Lofa County. I'm watching from Mamandi Intellectual Forum in Jacobstown, St. Francis. 3 billions from China. Lie. 5 billions from PHX. Lie. 300 buses from Brazil. Lie. 285 free yellow machines. Lie. Debt waiver from Ivory Coast. Lie. He said now it's Kuwait's time. No international connection." And this is CDC success publicator for life. He's following this morning. And he says, "Voice of Liberia from Dubert Road. I'm following. Rescue turned the big excuse. Manage your expectations for 2029. Mobile Basse is watching from our YouTube page. Sunday Flomo is following this morning. And he says, "Good morning, Voice of Liberia, Sekou Sharif, and female General Samira One Lie. Sunday S. Flomo following from Bon County, Phoebe, S-Trap community. Why is government abusing the constitution of this country? Government officials complaining in Nimba County for a lawless man called Koga." I think he meant campaigning, yes. "Where are we going as Liberians?" Sunday Flomo asked. Jonah Colley says, good morning, Samira. I'm Jonah Colley following from Swakoko City, Bon County. And Emmanuel Dolo Senior says, okay, let us be able to get few comments here this morning. Let us get few comments. We're still getting comments here this morning. And Emmanuel Dolo Senior writes, as early as this morning, gosh, this is very weird to see young people being dedicated like this. But I'm honored and privileged to have such a person in my lifetime or in my time, because you people are inspiration to us. So, like I said, Emmanuel, complacency is what kills a man. So, this is what we do. We get up every morning, sharp 7. We're here to inform the Liberian people, to talk politics, and also to give directions, that I should say. So this is why we remain committed to all of you too. You people, you turn on your radio every morning. You go on the Blue app every morning because you want to get information too. So we are not just the ones committed. You people are also committed, because every morning when we wake up 7 a.m., we're here to talk to you people, to talk the Liberian people business. You people too, you are here watching to get information, listening, so that you be informed. And I always tell people that information is something that you want to get on a daily basis, because it's what everyone feeds on. So if you're living and you don't know as to what is happening around you, you don't know what is happening, then I don't know what kind of life you're living. Okay. So the comments, they are too much this morning. We will just do few more acknowledgement, then we go into our conversation, because there are a couple of things to talk about, and we don't want to, eat out of the time with acknowledgements. So Kutape is following from Bon County this morning. Roland To is watching. Sylvester and Simujal is following from Green. This is Gandasville. And Muya Sharif is watching from Banga City, Bon County. And he says, thank God Almighty that the rescue mission government put Prophet Key in jail. Ha ha ha. He laughs. Breaking Limits, my bio says, VOL family, I'm watching from Catwell. And he says, good morning. Okay. So let me say good morning to all of you. And let me say thanks to all of you for joining us. We cannot go through of all of the acknowledgements, but during the conversation, if we have time, then definitely we will be able to go through with it. But until then, we have other things to go into. So continue dropping your comments, continue telling us as to where you're following from as we go about this discussion. Like I said, I'm still under the weather, but I'm pretty sure that you people are getting me crystal clear across the country, in the country, and wherever. Okay, so we're going to start up with this issue that has to do with the Liberia National Police press release that they did, apologizing to the Congress or the Coalition for Democratic Change for what happened over the weekend when CDC had their due payment program. You saw EPS officers, they were there, and they were carrying guns and all of that. So the Liberia National Police, they did an apology, saying that it's not what the public thinks. They were just providing VIP security or protection for the former president and the likes of other leaders who were there on Saturday. But then CDC, they responded to it, to the apology, and they said that it's something that, is not welcoming, because they never asked for it. They never asked the state to provide security for them and all of that. But what we'll do here this morning for you is that we will read out the release from the Liberia National Police, the apology, and also go to CDC and also read out what they had to say about it. And afterwards, we'll be able to give our take on it as we move forward. There are other things we'll talk about in passing. We'll talk about Prophet Key. It's prudent that we'll talk about it. We will just talk about it in passing, and we'll also talk about the president, Joseph Boakai, and there are many other things to talk about here this morning. Statements being made by Darius DeLong, who is the fake Chinese light. I always refer to him as that because the changes that he talked about before getting into power, yet I'm yet to see any of the changes and all of that. So I always call him the fake Chinese light because his light went off since. So we will talk about these things, and they will take us up to 10 o'clock. So continue following, continue playing the cash giveaway, continue dialing *799 *8#, continue dialing *799 *8#, and continue playing with 100 Liberian dollars in order to win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars here this morning. Okay, continue doing that, and we go about this discussion together. All right. Okay. Let us be able to do that. Okay. Let us be able to do that quickly here. Let us get the post and be able to read it out for you. Okay. So here is it. It says the Republic of Liberia, Ministry of Justice, and blah, blah, blah. All of the locations and all of that. It says the attention of the Liberia National Police has been drawn to public concerns regarding the presence of armed LMP officers at the recent Congress for Democratic Change rally held along Turkmen Boulevard in Congo Town. It has been observed that these officers appeared to be performing VIP protection duties, a role that falls primarily under the mandate of the Executive Protection Service, the EPS in short, which is solely responsible for the protection of VIPs. In response to these concerns, the Liberia National Police wishes to reaffirm its commitment to professionalism and to clarify the roles of our officers. LMP officers assigned to former president and other high-profile government officials entitled to VIP protection are expected to strictly adhere to their designated duties, which includes crowd control, traffic management, and the general maintenance of public order. We extend our sincere apologies to the leadership of the Congress for Democratic Change for any misunderstanding or inconvenience this incident may have caused. Our primary, excuse me, I'm sorry. It reads, our primary objective remains to support the efforts of the Executive Protection Service and ensure the safety and security of all public gatherings in accordance with the law. The Liberia National Police takes this matter seriously and will take all necessary steps to ensure officers comply fully with their roles and responsibilities moving forward. And the contact there for you to call and blah, 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 and all of that. So I think you got the release clear. We just read it out. The Liberia National Police, they apologized to the Congress for Democratic Change for any inconvenience or any misunderstanding that was being caused on Saturday. Yes, we read it. Now, we will go to the Congress for Democratic Change response to this. Is what we will go to and read it out. Then we'll be able to give our own take on the matter. Those of you listening, you'll also be afforded the time to be able to speak on this too before we move on to the next issue. Now, the Congress for Democratic Change, they rejected an apology issued by the Liberia National Police concerning the conduct of officers during the party's recent due payment rally. And they called the statement an unwarranted statement. So, in a statement released Monday by the office of former President George Weah, who also serves as the standard bearer of the CDC, the party criticized the police for issuing an apology in the absence of any formal complaint or reported misconduct at the April 13 event, which was the due payment, whatever. And within the complaint, they also emphasized that there was no complaint lodged to the Liberia National Police regarding the conduct of security personnel at the event or any transgression for the matter. So here is the statement. It reads, as such, the office of the former president views the Liberia National Police apology as unwarranted and potentially harboring ulterior political and sinister motives. In a statement, it defended the conduct of the state designated security officers assigned to former President Weah, stating they acted with professionalism, like we just read. That was what they said, that they were carrying on their duty and all of that. But then the CDC cautioned the Liberia National Police and other security agencies against being drawn into political maneuvering. They emphasized that the need for neutrality and adherence to professionalism is key. So we will read out the statement and you'll be able to listen. It reads, we wish to iterate our call for the Liberia National Police and other security agencies to strictly adhere to their professional mandates and avoid politicizing their roles, the former president's office stated. And they also reaffirmed Mr. Weah's respect for the rule of law. The CDC warned against what it described as covert attempts at intimidation, warning that such tactics will not be tolerated. While the former president remains law-abiding, he will not tolerate attempts by state entities to employ police or EPS or whatever to sabotage the whole program that he had. They said that it was a tactic of intimidation. Now, we decided to give it out to you as it is so that you'll be able to listen. But let us get into it. Let me give my own view on this as we move forward. Here is the thing. The Liberia National Police, they did a release. The Liberia National Police, they did a release apologizing to CDC for any misunderstanding or inconvenience that was being caused at the party headquarters on the 13th of April. And then the office of the former president, Weah, they responded and said that the apology is not accepted. And all of that, we just read it here. But here is my own take. You know, the Liberia National Police, the EPS, or whatever protection services that we have in this country, they want to do a professional work. They want to be law-abiding. they would really, really need to be or they want to be. Why am I saying it? I'm saying this because if you can recall, when the former president came or was coming to the country on that day, where he was instructed not to use the VIP lodge that he built or he fixed or whatever word of your choice that you want to use at the Roberts International Airport. On that day, we saw huge amount of police officers, EPS. They were being deployed at the Roberts International Airport. We even saw the police IG, Gregory Coleman. He was there too. The reason why they all went there, I'm just taking your mind back, is because they heard that the former president was coming to the country and they heard that seditions are going to get the former president. So they decided to go there in order to intimidate or do whatever. And presenting it like they are going there for security reasons. On that fateful day, our international airport, there was serious chaos there. Why do I say so? You have people with guns all around the airport, instilling fear into people. That day the former president came, never used the lodge. He used the other one that was being used by others. And there was no act of violence. But let me ask this question. Is it now that the Liberia National Police want to provide VIP protection for the former president? Is it now that they want to do that? Or is it because there was a program being held at CDC and in order to intimidate others? Because let me tell you this, other people who went for the program, they say, I don't know what's going on. We just saw gunmen around. And these things instill fear into people. These are intimidation, signs of intimidation. CDC never asked for any VIP protection. Former president have been going around. He had not been getting VIP protection from the EPS. So why on that particular day that they had their program? Why provide the VIP protection? Okay, granted, you want to provide VIP protection. It's by law that you be able to do it. Is it that it was being communicated? Because if you are coming to protect me and I don't know you are coming to protect me, then I'm in the dark. And I know that even the former president was wondering, why is it that we have gun people around here? Because you don't leave people in the dark on such things. If you are claiming that we want to provide VIP protection because this man is a former president, it is by law that we be able to do so, then why abruptly just go on the scene? It should be communicated. This former president should know that, we will be providing you VIP protection at so and so event, blah, blah. And if he accepts, fine. If he doesn't, fine. It is by law, but the individual have to accept it. So you cannot just bash on a person and say we're providing protection. Then at the end of the day, you come up with an apology letter. So you see, these are some of the things that you people can do, that we sit here and say that you people behave like you are novice to the jobs that you are doing. Because this protection, if it was to be communicated, but now you are not writing letter of apology. Because if it was communicated, then yes, everybody will know this man will know that you will have people here with gun and all of that. Let me tell you something. The act wherein you have police officers carrying gun in the street, where we are not in the time of war in our country, but then when you pass to this other place, you see officer with gun, it instills fear into people. People keep asking questions. What is going on? Is it that these people are expecting something? Because it's becoming normal in our country where you just see people with guns. The very big ones too. Now they want that they will have the pistol up on their side and all of that. But you see them with the gun and all over the place. As if to say we are in wartime. So now, because of your behavior, you had to apologize. This is why I say the way in which things are going at the Liberia National Police is not going as it should be. Everybody said that this man is a common citizen. The vice president said it. The man accepted it. Now, is it that you have been providing security for this former president? No, you are not been providing security for the former president. So why is it that this former president will have a program at the party headquarters where you had seditions trooping in and you brought people up with guns and all of that, put them in the street just to give an apology letter out to CDC? Why? Why you never communicated it? If you people needed to protect people, if you people knew that, if Unity Party knew that, if the Liberia National Police knew that these people, they were VIPs, then they wouldn't have left the former vice president, Joelle, sitting under a tree, as she claimed, without a vehicle to take her home, knowing that these people, they are VIP. She wouldn't have been left there. The disrespect that they are receiving, then I should say that they are not to be receiving them. If you want to provide security for them because you feel that these people, that is how it's supposed to be. Let's be real. That is how it's supposed to be. Someone who served a country by our law and all of that, they are entitled to certain benefits. They are entitled to there are privileges that they should be able to enjoy. But it's not like that. Then why all of a sudden you just jump up? Because Greg is normalized, or he's normalizing, or I shouldn't say he's normalizing because it's something that is already normalized. Wherein he was just put the Liberia National Police out to just cause chaos. At the end of the day, you say you're doing it in good faith. Because all the majority of the events that the Liberia National Police, we saw them on the scene, it never ended well. It ended in crisis. It ended in chaos. So who knows? You put the security out again. If there could have been anything there, the security could have started to react. And at the end of the day, the program could have been a mess. But the people saw the security and they still remain peaceful. They never asked why you're here, blah, 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 and all of that. So let us be able to do the work that we are to do. Let the Liberia National Police be the Liberia National Police. Let them get out of politics. The reason why you are appointed to serve the Liberian people. You are not appointed to serve the president or the vice president. Because even the president or the vice president, they got the power through the people. So you cannot provide security for somebody and the president doesn't know as to if you are providing security for them. Let us give this scenario. For an example, you go somewhere and then you are in danger and nobody communicated with you, right? Wherein your day-to-day activity, your life, you have to be careful and blah, blah, blah. And then you're doing your one-man thing. Nobody communicated with you and said, oh, I'm sending security. Since you're in danger these 2 days, I'm sending security so that, they be able to take care of you and everything. But then you just saw people coming around, and you yourself, out of fear, you took whatever that was around you and started to beat on the people, and maybe you killed them or something happened to them. At the end of the day, when you as an individual, you're being asked by the same person who's sending security, you tell the people, say, but me, I know you're sending security for me. I'm already in danger. You're seeing people going, whatever, approaching me. So definitely I will be scared. I'm just trying to give this to narrate it to this issue that has to do with what happened. It might not be the same, quote unquote, but then it's similar thing. Communicate. If you people are communicated, you people wouldn't have been writing an apology letter. Because if you are communicated properly, the former president could have said, okay, bring the bring the security. Or you could have said, no, I don't want security. It's okay. But at the end of the day, because of your decision taking, I should say a nonsense decision taking, you as an entity or an institution, you had to do apology letter. Because everybody will say it doesn't even make sense. Is it that you have been providing protection for the people? No. Then how is it that you came and then you said, we will go ahead and provide you protection on this particular day? Is it the only day that you can provide protection? But let us go on to this issue. We're done with it. Afterwards, we'll open the phone lines. We'll allow you to speak on this issue that we just talked about. Let us move on to the next issue. I encourage you to play the cash giveaway continuously. Continue playing as you go about, because you are to win yourself. 4,000 Liberian dollars just by dialing star 799 star 98 hash. Sorry, star 799 star 8 hash. By dialing star 799 star 8 hash, you will have the chance to win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars, and you need to play with you will need to play with 100 Liberian dollars. Imagine you play with 100 Liberian dollars. Maybe you can play 5 to 6 times and you'll be able to win 4,000. That is how it is. So keep dialing star 799 star 90 hash. Keep dialing star 799 star 8 hash. Keep dialing star 799 star 8 hash. And keep playing with 100 Liberian dollars in order to win yourself some money around here. Not just some money, but 4,000 Liberian dollars. Keep dialing the code star 799 star 8 hash and be able to win some money. Okay. Now, let us run with this issue that has to do with the Prophet Key. And he been sent to jail on yesterday. And all of that. Let us run through with it quickly. Yes, we will go into it. It's prudent that we run over it. And afterwards, we'll be able to open the phone lines to get people take on the matter. Right? That is what we will do. Afterwards, we open the phone lines. Now, on yesterday, Prophet Key was arrested. I'm not familiar with his name, but he normally goes by the name Prophet Key. And just before going forward, let me make this clear. I'm not a fan, and I do not support the words that Prophet Key always use on his podcast. I feel that if you want to send a message across, there's a way in which you can send it. It's not compulsory that you start to use all kind of invectives, start to insult, and all of that. Okay? and all of that. I do not support it. But once it is national matter, once it is issue that concerns the press, definitely we will go into it and be able to have our say on it. Now, yesterday, Prophet Key was arrested by the Liberian National Police. And there is this issue that has to do with Prophet Key defrauding the system and all of that. So let's go through it quickly. The by-election that is to be held on the 22nd of this month, Prophet Key came to the country and he said that he want to participate in it. He want to run. He want to be one of the senatorial candidates for the by-election. Fast forward, he went to the National Elections Commission headquarters to register. He did registration, and he was being accepted as a candidate by the National Election Commission. And afterwards, the National Election Commission called him back and said that he defrauded the system and his documents were not correct. The voter registration card, it was falsified and all of that. Now, here's the key point that I will give, and afterwards we move forward. All of the things that have to do with, the man own government arrested him, put him in jail, and blah, blah, blah. That's not my issue. Right? Because it can be your own government, but when you do the wrong, if justice is to be served, then justice should be served. But you cannot arrest a person and put them in jail to humiliate the person. That is where my issue comes in. You cannot do that. And it's where specifically I will be speaking. So I have nothing to do with whether the government is his government. He supported the government. He was on a podcast telling people to support the government. And at the end of the day, his own government put in jail. Let us cross that path. It can be your own government. And when you do the wrong thing that requires you going to jail, you should go to jail. It is the interest of the country that we are pushing. But with this case that has to do with Prophet Key, I want to say that Prophet Key should be accorded due process. When I'm saying due process, what is it that I mean? The National Election Commission, they made a claim of falsification. And this falsification claim, it should not lead to Prophet Key going to jail. Why? A court process should be able to decide his fate. Let us be straight to the point here. National Election Commission said the man falsified his document. And blah, blah, blah. Granted. At the end of the day, you call the man back and said that you will not participate in the election because of this reason. Afterwards, let the man be able to bring his lawyer, and then you people be able to go into the case. Mind you, he's not participating in the election anymore. He's not participating in it. The law should be able to take its course. We promote justice. We promote fairness. And justice is not something that should be selective. I'm sorry. It shouldn't be selective. Okay, we are talking about falsification. Why is it that the National Election Commission isn't concerned about the falsification complaint that the MDR filed and later they withdrew it? Why they are not why they are not concerned about it? Withdrawal doesn't mean that the allegation cannot be investigated. Once somebody complain about falsifying document, all of that, there should be an investigation conducted. Why they are not concerned about it? Why they cannot tell a man, say, bring your person, lawyer, or whatever, let's be able to go into the case? Why you just grab a person and just put them in jail? Is it only because you want to humiliate them? I mean? The first thing here is that, this thing I've been going on, I've never talked into it because I thought that the National Election Commission, an entity that is responsible to conduct elections in our country, I just thought that everything should just be on top. I thought that they should be on top of that game. That's the reason why you see I never been putting up into this issue that has to do with National Election Commission, people falsifying documents, blah blah blah. Because when it comes to investigation and scrutiny at that entity, they should be able to go in depth. You can say that you have an entity that is to conduct election. You have people coming to be a candidate. And then your system that you have there cannot authenticate the document to see as to if it is right or not. There should be a high-cost security system there. Let's be real. Because we're talking about election business here. But then you, the National Election Commission, you accepted it. Give the man the go-ahead. Instead, go run your campaign. Go do whatever. You are accepted to run as a candidate for the senatorial election. And at the end of the day, you call the person back and say there's a problem. So how come you did not notice the problem now? It's normal. It's normal for institutions to have this issue has to do with falsification. Everything is normal. But the National Election Commission, I should say that it should be word. You shouldn't even see it like that there. Because that institution is the institution that the whole APRIL rely on. Voters rely on. So that is the reason why if a person comes and say that they want to be a candidate, before granting them that access, there should be thorough investigation carried on. There should be in-depth investigation. All of the documents and everything should be scrutinized before you go ahead to say, yes, excuse me, you are granted this. That's the reason why you see I've not been talking in it, because I knew that the day I talk in the thing, I would say National Election Commission said they not do well. Yes, though. These things shouldn't be happening, especially with National Election Commission. Yes, it shouldn't be happening because it's the National Election Commission we're talking about here. There should be a thorough one, back and forth with people documents, go through it and all of that, and be able, before granting them that access. You can't be the National Election Commission and then granting people access and calling them back. So I would say that people did not check correctly. How is it? Why National Election Commission is not concerned about the falsification complaint? The MTR fact, and then later they withdrew it. Withdrawing an allegation doesn't mean that it cannot be investigated. Perfect key should be given due process. You cannot just take somebody and put them in jail because you want to humiliate them. The law should take its course, and it should take its course with everyone. I said it previously, I'll continue to say it. I do not support him because of the words he used. There are too many invectives that he used that I personally don't listen to him. Because I feel that I don't believe in people who go about and do these things. But if you said that this man said he wanted to go ahead, mind you, he has his own fan base. There are people that love him for what he do. But I've not yet talked on this whole matter because I felt that, yeah, they will be able to handle it. But the issue of putting this man in jail because you want to humiliate him. It doesn't sound right. Justice should be for all. The law should be for all. This issue that has to do with somebody will say, oh, the man supported your government. It shouldn't be encouraged. Me, I'm not encouraging it. Because you can vote for Joseph Boakai when there's 5 rounds in the election. You can vote for him 5 different times. If you do the wrong thing, let the law take a course. So nobody can say, oh, the people that supported them, they put them in jail. People that supported them, if they are not acting in order with the law of our country, let them be put to jail. It's what should be done. But this is not fair. This is not the law. Let the man get his lawyer and everything. Let due process be given. It's what we're saying. So we will hold it there, and then we open the phone lines to hear you Liberians. There are 2 things we talked about. We talked about this issue that has to do with the apology from the Liberian National Police, and also CDC refusing the apology and saying that they don't need the apology, and telling the Liberian National Police to act as the Liberian National Police and not get involved into politics and all of that. And we had our own take to give here. So these are the numbers to participate. Those of you wanting to participate, these are the numbers to participate. For those of you in Monrovia, the Orange and Lone Star subscribers in Monrovia, you call us on 0775 938 586. 0775 938 586. And the Lone Star subscribers in Monrovia, 0880 907 907. For the counties, the 2 numbers to call in the counties, there are 0773 419 502, 0773 419 502. And the Lone Star subscribers, for those of you in the counties, it is 0555-184711, 0555-184711. And for the females, specifically, exclusively for females, y'all know we give the females there certain privilege. Yeah, who the females get 1 line, but to get the females them to call, there are just few individuals that can call. And we always encourage women participating in everything, because women need to be a part of things. If you listen, you have something to say, you call and say it. That's the reason why we give you people a specific line. It's okay for women to be into these things, okay? So 0773 978 564. For the females, 0773 978 564. Now, let us go to the lines. But just before that, the cash giveaway is on. We're giving out 4,000 shortly, my Liberian people. 5 persons will receive 4,000 Liberian dollars each. Keep playing with *799 *8#. Play with 100 Liberian dollars. Let's get 10 persons to play 2 times. 10 persons play 2 times. Then you will be using 200 each. Just *799 *8#. You play 10 persons 2 times. You will be able to win. If you play more than 2 times, know that you're winning here this morning. But we want to take 5 winners shortly. Morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah. I'm my payment calling from Peace Island.
Let's hear you.
Okay. You know, the thing is like going national police looking for us. Most of the time we can listen to our leader then. But one day they will make us do something in this country that they will not let. Because it's not the first time. They will try again, they did that thing they came to our father quarter. You know, do all kinds of things they believe to do in the administration. And the administration will take time with us. We will do something that they will not like. So now we can listen to our leader that making you know, doing what they're doing all the time. They want to wait to our party headquarters, just keep 1 minute longer, yeah, that one was 14 there. But two things I think that bless them is the leader that will be on is a peaceful man. That's what bless them. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let us talk to this person. We are still in Monrovia. Shortly, we go to the countess. Morning.
Good morning, Samara. How you doing?
Good morning. Let's have it.
Yeah, good morning, Samara. This is Augustine T. Brown calling from the New Jersey Belt.
Okay.
Okay, on the issues of Prophet Key, that is John Palmer, Reverend John Rice is clear. Let it deal with their issues. Then on the issue of the CDC and the police, why the police need to apologize? What have they done? Meaning that they have done wrong thing. That's why they came back with apologies. And obviously, CDC did not invite them for protection. The former president did not invite them for protection. So who are they protecting? It was just a sign of intimidation so that the crowd cannot go there because the presence of police were intimidating the people to go to the Gallo rally. But still, it's on the phone then. CDC will still be strong and will move on, and there will be no intimidation like from doing exactly what we need to do in this country.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. Let us move now to the countess. Yeah, quickly. Let's talk to this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Samara.
Morning. Let's hear you.
You know, Samara, thank you very much this morning. I'm calling from my one. My name is Jay New Mayake. You know, Samara, the issues about those people putting police around us when we went to go pay our due, it's like when the lion is in the city, all other German shepherds keep their mouth quiet until they see the lion leaving the city. It's evidence that the judgment we are was a right lion for them. So when they see each other, they had to put people around to die. Then two, let me come to the point. Let me come to the point of Prophet Key. Prophet Key will not be given fair justice. It's very simple. Let me just let you know, someone. The issue there is simple. From this man, the vice president of this country, went to Kenima County and say I was directed by the president. All government officials were directed by the president to stand and campaign. Now, Prophet Key, who is today denied, first of all, they accepted him at the end of the day, they deny him. It was not proper for the man. But, you will not get justice. Because his own people, know what is doing to him right there. But for us, we are saying to the Liberian people, let them justice be, let people get a fair trial. Therefore, when I go through, we get their arrest people and just jail them 24 hours without giving them due process. Those things are wrong. You understand? So for the police coming around, we gave the CDC you knew yesterday. It's a real bad CDC. Educated people are accepting that the social issue where you bring one bring officer to guard them. We're not clear them. Let them go ahead and do anything. Thank you.
Samara.
Good morning.
Morning.
Okay.
My name is Eddie P. calling from Chicken Soup Factory.
Okay.
Okay, Samara. Thank you very much that you gave me the opportunity this morning to express ourselves.
You're live. Go ahead.
Okay. They can't put it into intention. It's different. So, nobody the touch of the police don't want to get rid of you. What the we are? You do not do the in? Why are you apologizing now for? What you tell us sorry for what we do to you? The other cause said the thing want in this country the police, graduate come on and men what they do? No police director, a kamika to come, they opt off. For what reason? Oh, what purpose you are there for? It's wrong. If you want to say, celebrate that your sorry war, go and Joseph back there, go enjoy your sorry. We will pray for you. Well, what would you hit for?
Your line is very bad. Let's talk to the next person. Eddie, you have to change your location and call, okay? We will read out the numbers shortly again so that others joining us can get the number to call just in case they want to make their point. Morning.
Yeah. I'm calling you from.
Come again. We're not getting that person. Let's take the next person. We cannot be waiting. Morning. Morning.
Hello.
You're live.
Morning.
Yes.
How you doing?
You're live. Your name and where
Yeah,
you join us from?
my name is Mumulu Suara. I'm quite swim Magazine Street.
Okay.
Okay, it has to do with the deployment of the police at the park. Well, on a serious note, they are doing all of these things just to intimidate the partisan. It's just that fair. To tell you for free, the people said that you saw on that party headquarters at that day. It was not even on the citizens got able to come out. And we do more than that. Well, they didn't go there because somewhere there was there to see someone that work in government. So that the next day you hear either on radio say you have been started, so you have so the people what we see more. We're waiting. What it did was just not fair. That is the people for what? That's not your people. You haven't saving, you haven't provided. But why can you on the fee? Why can you tell the party to go to what? If our president is trying to target, they just take it out of their mind. What they did is make any mistake. You see, but we just live in our heart. Thank you.
Okay. Morning.
Good morning, Samara.
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, good morning, Samara. Good morning to the peace, lovely of Liberia and my country as well. The new Remy Constant S. General de Baiko, and I do join from the post city of the Ghana this morning.
Okay.
No, Samara, yeah, come on, they should take time with the only country we have. For them and their family, they have second home, which is America. He's hearing some threatening remarks. People are saying whenever people are angry, there will be another counter reaction. And when the counter reaction comes, the poor man feel the weight. And at the end of the day, you will see them flying around here, riding car across the border and go by the business and you are in the mess. And secondly, the National Election Commission, we have incompetent people. This has been an experience. You have a man, you certificated a man, the man went back in his country, and you call him back, he said, no, but we'll verify anything, you are not qualified. But that's a look at it can cause chaos. That's a reason why you just say your analysis. Then he has a lot of people behind you as well, they should know that. So they should stop these things, man. Thank you for your show this morning.
Okay. Thank you. Morning. Good morning. Okay, let me take this person from my end. Morning.
Good morning, Samira.
Good morning. Let's hear you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Samira, every time around 7 o'clock, when I put my radio on, I listen to you and people on radio saying that we should hold the peace. And in this country, we all know that sedition are the peaceful people in the country.
Mm-hmm.
You observe that after over the 6 years, sedition holds the peace in the country while having the authority. There were no political prisoners within the country. We all know that. And holding the peace is with count on ones who having the peace within their hand. The people got the peace in their hand and they're playing gamble with our country peace. We are seeing it in the country. Undermining the law that govern the country. United Party government is not waiting to hold the peace in the country. We are seeing it when protesters go around to protest. We also it's a right to do. The people go after those people and start killing people, innocent people within the country. So once who the peace is resting with in a law, they are not waiting to hold the peace. We are continuing to appeal to our people as our political leader always say that Liberia peace rests on the leader. And he being one of the leaders decide to talk to the people within the country so they can remain peaceful. And being peaceful, the party that's governing the country, they are not waiting to hold the peace in the country. We are apologizing to Bwaka. We knew at the time that Bwakas were not competent. But we just try to release the power to Bwaka so the Liberian people can learn sense or what. No, if they have some good things in their hand, they should not play with these things. So 2029, we are appealing to the Liberian people.
Okay, thank you. Don't that run campaign on our station. Yeah, beg you. 2029 too far. Morning. Let's talk to the next person. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Let's hear you. You're listening to your radio.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
Let's take another person. Mama, please. Yeah, you have to move away. You can't be listening to the radio at the same time you listening to us from the studio.
Yeah, good morning, Samira.
Morning.
Yeah, this is Saturday. We are joining you from Basel.
How was Basel this morning?
Yeah, Basel is very fun.
Okay.
Samira, let me commend you this morning for the show. You know, the problem in the country, the Unity Party government, they just want to bring a chaos in the country. People going to the party headquarters to summon dead, then you put army in the street to do what now? To do what to the people? Those people, they're not Liberian, they are enemies. So you try to tell all that those citizens, they're not Liberian, they are enemy to you. That's why you trying to tell all. They want to do things like that. The peace that will fight for more than 30 years in the country, they want to break the peace. The people went down there for the meeting to pay the due. Then you put army in the street? No. And you know, that's why the people come out, that's why the citizens come out, they refuse the apology. Because they wrong the people. So the people refuse the apology. And let who come to a proper key issue over. They may have a right in the country to find a lawyer. You may a chance, you may go to the court and provide security for him, but you just get a man, just put a man in jail. You see the man liberty. So don't come out, it's not good. For the children were around here doing President Wiata, former President Wiata, they were abusing all around here. Nobody I hope for the key to the country, you are passing all around in Monrovia there. You are posting, causing people. Nobody catching and putting in jail. So the Joseph Yama Baga government, they must be fair to the Liberian people. The rule of law they talk about, nobody put it in a mouth. Nobody put it in Baga more. That the rule of law you're talking about, nobody put it in a mouth. It's big enough. You talk about the rule of law and you're not working on it. So Samira, thank you this morning for the show.
Okay, thank you so much. We're still taking calls here. We will take calls up to 8:30. At 8:30, we do the cash giveaway draw, and then from there we take a break and let us get it. And then we take a break and be able to go to the next segment on the show. Good morning, Liberia. Yeah, those of you just joining us, this is Voice of Liberia. You're listening to Good Morning Liberia. My name is Samira One Line, and I'm here with you up to 10 o'clock this morning. The numbers to call are those of you in Monrovia, both Orange and Lone Star subscribers. You call us on 0775 938586 0880907 Those of you in the counties, 0773 419-502 055-1847-11, and exclusively the females, you call us on 0773-978-564. These are the numbers to participate. We take calls up to 8:30. We do the cash giveaway draw. We have 10 minutes coming up to 8:30. Keep dialing *799 *8# and keep playing with 100 Liberian dollars in order to win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars this morning. We're taking calls and we're also taking the draws. So we said that we needed 10 persons to play with 200 Liberian dollars each to win some money here this morning. We're still waiting to get the 10 persons so that we'll be able to do 5 draws at once. Morning. Morning.
Yeah, good morning, Samira One.
Samira, one line.
Okay, one line. My name is Akko Johnson. I come from Big County.
Okay.
Yeah, thank God I'm too because I live in Monserrato. I try coming in this station, but I don't get it now. But thank God I'm here today. But thank you for all the information. I'm so glad that we can get people in Basel here.
Yeah.
So I'm so happy of that. You know, the issue that occur on the CDC headquarters, people they got it started. Even the party participants always told us that destroy the CDC. So the security of that party, they will always come to intimidate the party, to intimidate football. It will not work. It's a started. So we know. So I thank you very much. It's my first time calling. I will call another time. Sorry. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Morning. Let's talk to the next person there. Morning. Good morning. Where you're standing, you're coming in very bad. You have to change your location. Yes, much better.
Okay, so what want to talk to the president? He's intervening free or this Professor Smith. This is very simple, and you know. But you didn't go where did it? Your legal. Then what type of Professor Smith? You have a now. And it's something.
Your line is very bad. Let's take the next person there. Keep playing the cash giveaway. Let's get 10 persons to play five times. We're increasing the times, right? We need you to play 5 times. That is 500. That 500 Liberian dollars to win 4,000 Liberian dollars. If you play 5 times, know that you will win. The chances of you winning is very high. Yes. So keep dialing *799 *8#. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
There's a Annie calling from Buchanan.
Yes, our ma, you have to switch the monitor off. The radio you are listening to, turn it off so that you'll be able to talk.
Yes, I'm talking.
But you have to turn the radio off.
Yeah, I call the radio off.
Okay, let's hear you now.
Good morning.
Morning, welcome.
Okay, thank you. You know, I want to speak on the police. Sama John is the former president for this country. And this country for every one of us. Where people have to go in the action of John to protect him. Where on the river field, we coming from all of the country, they go there and disgrace it. Then why today? So they got no reason of apologize. Let them continue. They country for all of us.
Okay.
For all of us.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your program.
Okay, thank you, Mama. Morning.
Good morning. How are you doing, Tamara?
I'm okay.
Well, this is Mr. E. Patrick Day, head of the Patriotic Consciousness Association of Liberia-VOL.
You have to leave from there, your
Thank
monitor.
you very much for your topic this morning.
Move from a.
I think that should be.
Hello.
To raise. Hello, I'm here.
Yes, move away from
who critical, sensitive, who now break the CDC down. But how about the SSU President Jumokwana, who like the rule of law, I cannot put anything in place. The fear in there is the city that said treated always political party will be having their program or their meeting, and they didn't request for security to guard them. And then you take one man to carry it in their hand in a government of war protection. And after doing all those intimidation, the people, the political party and their leaders, they didn't feel intimidated to say they give complaint. For your own conscience, before you know what you are doing, it is wrong, you coming back to apologize. Why you are apologizing for? You said you didn't do anything wrong. If you want to apologize for President Weah, how do you need to apologize to President Weah when you start him for using the law as a bill? That's where you are everything President Weah can face it. You try to use that man, you're denying. You didn't apologize to him. But for the own party, you to and you go and other people to go there to intimidate. But remember, it was a big strike in the face of the United Party led government. With all the guns, taken for the what the news at the conference, the yes, the division was brave enough to pull in to carry on their protest peacefully. That alone is that. Till 2029, they are in how what the shoe that they want to wear, it is not saying that they put out again the shoe now there. Fortunately, now when they on their foot, it will become a race for them. Thank you for the opportunity.
Okay, thank you. We're still taking calls. Yeah, we will take calls. Yeah, we will take calls. Yeah, this morning. Continue playing the cash giveaway. We have frequent players. Yeah, we have money to give to frequent players. It was what we said. So play continuously and be able to win some money. Yeah, this morning. Okay, continue playing the cash giveaway.
Hello.
Morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Yeah, the morning, Sambra. How come on?
I'm okay.
Yeah. What Praseku? Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Vanny Kadi, 1 million we are son, follower of Evan Gossin, we are brother of Secretary. How come on?
I'm okay. It's great to have you. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for your topic under discussion. You see, Sambra, let me tell you, the people, they not have nothing good out there. They not have no fresh out there. Yeah, they haven't posted our thoughts. The people that just feel say they can press CDC now. CDC looking at autopause. Now I told one guy last night on time of Johnny's show. They're looking at autopause. You know, the thing that can really bring all down our leader. But the people are not violent, more than CDC. When they say violent, they're not get monopoly or violent. But this thing that we can do it because to keep our leader image. Because the man is icon. So that when you say we can't down. But they ever to destroy CDC, they get destroyed them. We are out of we are over in the community. They ever to destroy us. We can destroy you. So this thing that when they're having party, when the people having rally, they go barricade the area there, say that war, the people fighting. What is this? This is not democracy. What are you embarrassing the people for? You don't have no right to go land to the people party there, say that riot taking place or taking place, right up. It's not correct. So thank you for your topic on our discussion, Samara.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, my brother. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello, you're live. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to comment on the property district.
Okay.
I'm calling from Buchanan.
Okay.
You see, property have been given the right to cost people in this country and go scot-free. Property cost the women of this country, it can cost your.
Please be audible, please.
I'm saying property have been given they go ahead to cause Liberians and go scot-free. They cause Liberians in this country, they kill and even they sue him, the government, throw the case out. So I don't see no reason why they have to even arrest him for now. They have no moral respect for anybody. They try to sort of arrest him, they ain't arrest him. Then are now to arrest him because of forgery. There are so many forgeries that are going on in this country. Can't take action. Something is under the whole arrest. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, let's talk to that person. Good morning. Morning.
Semira, good morning.
Good morning, Brahma Williams.
Yeah,
You.
yeah, Semira, let me say good morning to our CEO who is now with you this morning. This is Brahma Williams from the Statistical Village. Semira, they released from the police that thing that flag, complete flag, Semira. Semira, see how they approach yesterday. They never invite the police or they never get the police to say, oh, we need security. Okay, the police decided to go there. And then why you might carry a gun with you? Was that play a protest ground that you might carry armed men? You get police men with armed, they say as if to say that war fighting, or as if to say CDC were having riot or at their headquarters. If you wanted to send police there, to protect sedition or even our standard bearer, I think you could have done it with our armless police. The police shouldn't carry a gun. Let the only go there just like that. But you carry gunmen to the place, Semira, that thing was attacked with their plane to scare away sedition from going on their program that day. And to the issue of Prophet Key, Semira, Prophet Key will tell all that he in Morocco causing Marcos. In Morocco, he left when he registered in Nima to contest or to vote in Nima. You see, Prophet King, whatsoever you sow, so shall you reap. That's what you're doing there too. And you will reap what you sowed yesterday for this country. So they want the police to to you, they're arresting you and all that thing. It's just studying, Prophet King. To call Marco a group, that's the benefit of the Marcos. You first say that in Morocco insulting with me around here, you're not going to go free. But today, you not have body card. Then you go say, oh, you want to be senator in Lima. Where? Well, I will not praise you in South Beach. I just say being senator for the people in South Beach there. Thank you for the time.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Continue playing the cash giveaway. Continue playing the cash giveaway. It is on. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Samura. I'm having something calling from this report tomorrow.
Okay.
To the issue of people now understand the former president get a well-armed security guarding him. He got a well-armed security guarding police, police. So when you see those police around, don't take them to say that like your government send them there. These people assigned to the president, other than their ERE officer, they got a take up and a different inform what the president do. So other people saw it and they try to say, oh, the former president get former security with him. They start to do video and screenshot and then post and start negative things. They were not trying to say the government sent police to do other things, but they were trying to silence the former president and image and yeah, foreign security with him guarding him. That was the target. But they made our only to know that it is a former president. He get weapon men assigned to him. He get EPA officer with arm on it assigned to him. That the mistake they making. That the mistake. So the other issue is Prophet King, I can't talk much about him, whether he saw or not. They left with him. But the United Party people that he supported yesterday, they the one running behind him today. So there is a woman Kwaga is an faith. A man that he get no moral, as I can always say. Because anybody that suffer for you, you don't pay them back with you. So today you pay Prophet King back with you. So that's it. He cook his own soup and he's drinking it. So the prophet then bringing the soup that they cooked yesterday for the Liberian people. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. It's about time that we do the cash giveaway draw. Afterwards, we take a break, and when we get back, we go into our next segment. Okay, so Yara said this is what we will do. We have our frequent players, those that have been playing, and we decided to send them $1,000 as usual. Is what we will do here, and we are placing calls to the individuals that we send the $1,000 to. While we are doing that, we will also be allowing you to play so that you'll be able to win money. So while we are calling the individuals that we send the $1,000 to, you are encouraged to keep dialing *799*8# and play with 100 Liberian dollars. Good morning.
Yeah, how you doing, Ma? How are you?
I'm okay. My name is Samira One Line. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. Your name and where do you join us from?
I know, right? Yeah, Papa calling from FPRFC.
Princess Copper, why you said it? I know, right? Like that, so.
Call me, I know there's something in the making for me.
Okay. Okay, so Princess, you have been playing this cash giveaway. I don't know as to if you played this morning, but then you have been playing, and then Voice of Liberia decided and said, since Princess have been playing this cash giveaway, let us send her $1,000 to encourage her to play.
Okay. Yeah, I received the message this morning.
Yes. So that is it. You can keep playing. We're giving out 4,000 this morning. You can form a part of the broadcast.
Okay, Mom. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So while we are calling the people, you are encouraged to keep playing because afterwards we get back and start to take winners. *799*8#. Play with 100 Liberian dollars and be able to win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars. Let me tell you how it works. It works like this. If you play today, let's just say you use 200, 300, 400, 500 and play, and then you win 4,000 Liberian dollars. You know what you will do? Out of the 4,000, you will keep 2,000. You use your 2,000. Why is it you are keeping extra 2,000? You are keeping extra 2,000 for tomorrow because tomorrow we will be giving out 20,000 here, sharp 7 o'clock. So that is how it works. So if you play with some kind of 500 today, you get a 2,000. You cross that one in your phone and say, you know how the boarding can say, yeah, no, I'm wrong now. So you put it there and say, that word to be real, Jackie more. If it was not going to be a word, yeah, I could have created my own thing here today. So you put that one aside and say, this one is what I will play with tomorrow. Because tomorrow we'll be giving out 20,000 and we will not choke. And we always encourage people on Tuesday that you gotta play. Because tomorrow you'll be using 200 to play, but today you're using $100. And tomorrow you'll be winning big money. Today you're winning middle-sized money. Yeah, that's how it works. So we're placing call to this other person. Let's see as to if he or she picks. We just called another person and the person did not pick. Let's see as to if this other person will pick. If this person cannot pick, then we go and start to call our winners for the 4,000. We will be calling them one by one. So while we are calling them, you can start playing *799*90#. I'm sorry. *799*8# is the code. You're playing with 100 Liberian dollars. When we get from here, we take a break. And when we get back, we go into our next conversation. We will do that. We'll get back, take our break, then we go into our next conversation. So while we are calling our winners, you can be playing. While we are calling winners, you can be playing too to form a part. Okay, while we are calling winners, you can be playing to form a part of the discussion. Let us call our first winner for 4,000 Liberian dollars. Before we get through calling our first winner, we want for 10 persons to play. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning. My name is Samira One Line. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. Your name and where do you join us from, my brother?
Joining from Buchanan City.
What is your name?
My name is Martin Keller Jr.
Okay, you did play the cash giveaway this morning. How many times did you play?
I played 9 times.
So you used 900.
I used 900.
What is the code this morning?
I used *799 #8 hash.
Okay. So right now, as we are speaking, you have 4,000 Liberian dollars on your phone.
Wow. Congratulations for myself.
Yeah, so you won your 4,000. You played 9 times and you got 4,000.
Wow, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Because I've been playing a long time, but I just got to play today because anytime you want to make sure I play.
Okay. So you have people listening to you. How can you encourage them?
I will encourage them that they should play. They will continue to play. It's not for one now. They should continue to play.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. All right. So that was our first winner. Let us call the second winner. As promised, we need you to continuously play so that you can be a part of the draw here this morning. Let's call the second winner. That was the first winner. Let us place a call to the second winner. From there, we place a call to the third winner. Okay? That is how we will do it. We place a call to the second winner. From there, we place a call to the third winner. I don't want to get a problem with you phone it. No. Okay, let us do it. Okay, let's call this person. This person here won 4,000. Okay, morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning. My name is Samira One Line. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. Your name and where do you join us from?
Banga Bon County.
Come again.
I am James Dizon.
From Banga Bon County?
Yeah, Raw Factory Community.
Okay, you did play the cash giveaway this morning, my brother. How many times did you play?
I played 5 times this morning. It's my first time to play. Yeah.
So your first time to play, you used 500.
Yeah. I just received 4,000.
And right now, as we're speaking, you have 4,000 in your account.
Exactly. I just received it.
Okay. So encourage other people now. They are listening to you.
I just encourage everybody to play this particular game. It's very important. It's my first time to play. I just won myself $4,000. I'm so happy. So I'm encouraging everybody.
Okay, so tomorrow we'll be giving out 20,000 and 100,000. You can play too, yeah?
I'm really calculating already. I'm going to keep that.
Okay, 7 o'clock tomorrow it starts. So continue playing. And you should also encourage other friends.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay. Let us do winner number 3. After winner number 3, we go into our conversation. Winner number 3 for 4,000 Liberian dollars. Okay, let us take winner number 3 for 4,000 Liberian dollars. Afterwards, we take a break up to 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, we move forward with our conversation here on the broadcast. Okay, so let us take this person. This person here won 4,000 Liberian dollars. If you're there listening, you have to take the chance. Morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Morning. My name is Samira One Line. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. Your name and where do you join us from?
Oh, Liberia.
Come again.
I said, oh, Oh, in that bro, my name is just. I listen to your program a lot.
Okay. Where do you join us from?
I'm on an old road.
Okay. So you did play the cash giveaway this morning. How many times did you play?
I think 6 times. 5 or 6 times.
If you played 6 times, meaning you used 600 and you have 4,000 Liberian dollars in your phone as we speak.
Oh, really?
Yes, the money it has been sent to you already.
Thank you so much. And Person Liberia is one who got trust in. I like what Toss Radio. I appreciate it a whole lot.
Okay. Thank you. Continue playing the cash giveaway, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so that is it. Let us take this break now. We need to take break so that people be able to stretch themselves up for our next conversation. Yeah, and this music that we're about to play here as our break, this is a music that I love so dearly. Yeah. Those of you who love me, y'all know that I love this music. So you people have to love this music too. And it has been long since I heard it. Been like a month because I stopped playing it here, but then I play it usually. I do listen to it usually, but it's been a while since I stopped listening. I told the presenter, bring this on for me, please. Not the presenter, the producer, I mean, told him to bring it on. So I love this music so dearly. For that reason, we will take a break with this music. When we get back, we go into our next conversation. Keep watching as we take our break. We have it right. So let us get this music quickly so that we be able to go ahead and take our break here. Okay, let us get this music quickly. Okay, let us get it quickly. I mean, I don't know. Okay, okay, okay. So let's get it quickly, and then we'll be able to take our break. Those of you joining us, this is Voice of Liberia. This is how we take a break with this one. Okay. Okay, so let me say welcome to all of you who's just joining us. Let me say welcome. This is Voice of Liberia 104.1. And of course, it is the program Good Morning Liberia. And my name is Samira Wonlai, and I'm here with you up to 10 o'clock, which of course we have few minutes claiming up to 10, up to 10 this morning, few minutes to go. And we are about to go on with the next segment of our show this morning. And you are encouraged to play the cash giveaway. You are encouraged to continuously dial star 799 star 8 hash. That is the code. And then you play with uh, um 100 Liberian dollars in order to win yourself some money here this morning. All you need to do is play with 100 Liberian dollars, and then you dial the code star 799 star 8 hash and play with 100 Liberian dollars and stand a chance to win yourself um 4,000 Liberian dollars here this morning. Okay, let us pass through this. Then we go on to this issue where the President Bwaka said that moving forward, his government will no longer dedicate hand pumps. But let us talk about this issue that we said earlier about the Chinese light, the fake Chinese light, as I always refer to him like that. We don't want to, dwell on it because it's something that, but let us have a word about it. DeLong said that we are speaking loudly. The former president, he's speaking loudly because of the failure of Bwaka government to perform. So you see what we can be saying here every day. Why we take the microphone to talk to you every day. It has been seen by the insiders themselves. Now they are agreeing that JNB has failed his own government. His government has failed to perform the way in which they are supposed to perform. So people who believed in him, in his government, majority of them, they are heartbreaking because they thought that out of the words that were being used, they could have seen changes. But there's no changes. And the government continues to go down the drain. It's not something we pray for. But when they are not performing, it's okay enough that we say it. And you had the Lord saying, the former president is saying what he's saying because the president Bwaka is not performing. But you never knew that this man couldn't perform. I always say this, that this issue has to do with the former president, Ellen Johnson, saying that this man cannot be president while she's alive and all of that is because this lady worked with this man. She knows, his inabilities. She knows that he is not capable of handling the presidency. Because working as a vice president with someone for 12 years, and the person said I cannot be president, there's something. You just don't look at the negative aspect, but there's something. Why is it that this lady said it? is because she knows that he's incompetent. He doesn't know how to handle the presidency. These are some of the reasons why she said it. But yet and still, the Liberian people went on and they said, we will vote this man. Now, it's leading us to this issue wherein the president, Joe, went to open a market, and then he had remarks to make there. And specifically, he told the Liberian people that going forward, his government will no longer dedicate any hand pumps projects. And he said that Liberia is too old for such a development. Here is the question, fellow Liberians. When did our president got to know that Liberia is old for hand pump projects? When he got to know that his government will no longer dedicate hand pumps? Is it not the president I was seeing a month ago to some kind of water and soil area? I wish I could get that video or the picture. Let's see as if we can get the picture so that we show it to you people. Y'all be able to see it and know what we're talking about. Okay? So that we show it to you people, you'll be able to know what we're talking about. A few months ago, it was the President Bwaka who went, while in the presidency, you went to dedicate some kind of thing there that the water and soil people said that they did. He went to dedicate it as a president. You know, the president just put a sweet talks. He just feel that anytime he comes, he will say, our government will not do this. The Liberian people say, yes. It was the same. Our government will not take bribes, corruption. We will fight corruption. The rule of law. The people are disrespecting the rule of law at the same time. Whenever the president appears, ever and anywhere, you always say they are respecting the rule of law. Mind you, the same rule of law is being disrespected. Just a month ago, we saw the president dedicating this. What show to you? This. Is that not the president, Joe Bwaka there? It is the president. You see what he was dedicating? Just a month ago, while he was in the presidency. Is this not disgraceful? Certainly it is disgraceful. Why is it disgraceful? The fire you take a country president to go and dedicate to water and soil, small pipe. You go and dedicate whole stuff. But look at this. Water and soil people. They took the president of Liberia to go there and dedicate this to the Liberian people. Few years back, here is our current president here. Few years back, you're seeing it. You see it, right? Let me tell Liberians why is it that they shouldn't be so happy when people talk about these things. You see the president here, and you saw the other picture that I show you, right? And you see the hand pump, the water coming from the pump. You see the kind of pump. I really want you people to see it. You see the hand pump that the president went to at the time. You seen it? What is it that this thing can do for the Liberian people? You seen it? All right. I needed to show it to you so that you see it before we move forward. Why is it that Liberians should not be moved by what this man will say or anything. Here is the reason. Fellow Liberians, just the 2 days we saw tanks they're coming to the country. Water and sword brought it in. It is welcoming. I will not say that it's not welcoming, but it is your money. It is the Liberian people money that is being used. A majority of the Liberian people money, corruption is eating it. They do the least for you. When Mr. Bwaka was not a president, what are some of the things he did for Liberians? What is it that he can show? He said this pump. Someone who worked for 42 years, as he claimed. He said this pump. What are some of the things he can show? Today he can say, moving forward, his government alone to God dedicate hand pumps. It is the Liberian people money. It is the Liberian people government. It is not your money that is doing it. Because with your money, you did nothing for this country. The president Bwaka whole life he has been on liability. Why do I say so? I say he has been on liability because his whole life, according to him, he has been working for government, working with the government. The government has been paying his whole life. His whole life. What are some of the things he can show? While working, what are some of the lives he impacted while working for the government? These are things that people look at. But not somebody who will come and then scheme all the people, get the presidency, and start to dedicate tiny hand pumps